Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fenton Bonbon, and this I'll be showing you how to make a VR Toy Freddy plushie. This took around 5 hours to make, and I think he looks really good in my opinion. He's really small, he's really chubby, he has the glitches and everything, and here is a comparison of my Sister Mary Toy Bonnie with the VR Toy Freddy. And so, okay, I will be showing you how to make this one, and well, let's just get on with the DIY.
Hello everybody, it is me, Funtime Bonbon, and this is the materials you'll be needing. So, the first material you'll be needing are threads. So, these are the threads I will be using. So I'll be using this dark purple thread, this like pinkish colored thread, and some black thread. And after that, you will be needing this type of dark thread. It's kind of like this other one over here, but it's just a little bit darker. Those are for details. You'll also be needing some fabric scissors, and you might be needing some paper scissors if you don't have the pattern, which will be in this video. You're going to be needing a marker. You're going to be also needing a piece of chalk, at least for me, and you're also going to be needing a hot glue gun, or unless you have like hot glue sticks, then you can also use those unless you're going to sew everything else. Alright, now for the fabrics, you'll be needing this yellow fabric. You will also be needing this orange fabric. You only need a little bit of the yellow and orange, not as much. You will also be needing this black fabric, and you will be needing some purple fabric. And that's all the fabric you will be needing so far. And now let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, you're also going to be needing your Toy Freddy plush.
You won't be able to cut this up unless you have a de-sewing tool like this, and I don't recommend it only if you have 2 Toy Freddys, because he is a rare plush, and a friend gave it to me, and I'm really grateful for it. But yeah, you're going to be needing a Toy Freddy plush for a base, and now I'll be showing you the pattern. Alright, so this is the pattern you'll be needing. This is for the top of the head, the muzzle, the bottom jaw, and the back of the head. Except you won't be needing to cut out the circles in this one, since the eyes will be covered up by a visor. So you can just leave it like that. And now, we should start tracing the fabric and getting on with the plush. So yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty guys, this is the front of the face, the basic face pattern cut out. And I'm probably going to start doing the cheeks next, and the back of the head. But after that, then I'll show y'all guys what it looks like. So this is the pattern so far, and I'll show y'all how to sew it when I'm done. But yeah, let's get to the next part. I also forgot to mention that you're also going to need this colored fabric for obvious reasons, like the muzzle going down and everything, for like certain parts of it. So forgot to mention that, and yeah, let's go back on to the DIY. Alright, so already got the back of the head and the cheeks for the Toy Freddy, and you can either sew these on or hot glue them. I'm gonna hot glue them on, especially onto here, because I kind of suck at sewing things on like that. And so you're gonna I'm just basically hot gluing them. Or you can use this purple fabric for the cheeks on top. I use the black because it just matches well. And so that's what I got so far. And you can do the ears right now if you want, but right now I'm not doing the ears yet because of reasons I'll explain later. Can't talk, sorry. But yes, so after I hot glue this, I will start working on their face and everything, and I'll show you how it looks. So real quick, I got the muzzle right here, and I'm just gonna get my Sharpie, and after I sew these darts together like that, and then I basically put the little freckles onto him, like on Toy Freddy, And after I do that, then I'll sew everything else, and it'll look pretty cool. So I'll get done when I finish sewing the muzzle together. So yeah. Alright, so this is the muzzle. I already flipped it inside out. This is what it looks like. And I ended up putting the dots right there. And the second thing I'm going to do is this pattern. You basically sew this piece like this, and then this piece like this together. And that should make the bottom jaw on the toy Freddy. And after that, you're going to basically sew on to where it's this dark all the way over here, like this. And then afterwards, I'll sew the top and then the back together, and then I'll leave an opening for the ears. That's why I'm doing it later. So I'll do that, and I'll notify you all when I'm done. Alrighty, so this is the headpiece. It is sewn all together. For the muzzle part, which is right here and everything. I'm not adding the cheeks yet. I'll let them here a bit though. And I am going to be starting on this part of the head with the eyebrows. For the eyebrows, all you need to do is just get 2 pieces of black fabric and then glue them together and just make the eyebrows shape like that. You can either sew it in like this, or you can hot glue it on like how I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do the VR headset last though, because of course it's gonna be like one of the hardest parts to do. Not really though, but so I can get like a thing, or I might show it here in a bit. But after I do that piece right there, I'm going to basically just work on the VR headset, and after that in the back, and I'll just show you how it is afterwards. So yeah, and let's continue with the DIY. Alrighty, so I ended up sewing this piece together, so if I were to flip it inside out, this is what it looks like. And yeah, so pretty much I'm probably gonna start sewing it on to the muzzle right here, and then after that I'll probably start working on the back, and then when I get the general head shape, I will start working on the VR visor. So yeah, let's get on to this part being sewed on there. So yeah. Alrighty, so already sewed the top on like this to the basically this part, and I just stuffed it right here, and I'm going to be sewing the back piece now. And basically you just sew these parts together up here like this, and then afterwards you just match it up and you basically just sew around it. And what I'm gonna do is where the ears are supposed to be, I'm gonna mark it and leave those empty, like not gonna sew those, and I'll turn it inside out, and then you'll see that it's gonna basically be a Toy Freddy base head, except without the ears, the eyes, the eyebrows, or the hat. And then afterwards I'll start adding the ears, then the visor, then the ears and the hat, and then I'll be done with Toy Freddy's head, and then we'll move on to the body. So let's get that done. Alrighty, so this is what I have of the head. This is what it should look like when you sew everything together. I'm sorry, piece of thread. It's actually darker, but this looks like a different, like a blue, but it's actually like a purple. So I am going to attach the cheeks onto it now, so I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. So yeah. Alrighty, so I attached the cheeks, and now I am gonna make the little freckles like a little bit darker, but I'm also gonna be starting on the visor for the headset, and after I'm done with the visor on, I'll show you what that looks like. But pretty much this is what it looks like, and later on when I'm finished with the head, the different threads I got, I'm going to basically sew it to make a little pattern, to make it all digital and everything. Now this might be a little hard for like some people, but you can also use fabric, but I choose not to. So after I get the visor done, like the visor pattern, I'll show you. So yeah, let's get that. Alright, so this is going to be the pattern for the visor on the VR headset. Basically the darts, you're just going to sew them together like that, and then they should make like a rectangle type square,
and then you add. I'll show the details afterwards. But I'm also going to be using a new material that I haven't mentioned, or you can also use some fabric, but I'm using this foam. The reason being is for me to use it so it can be the back supporter, and it's going to be more textured, and it's going to fit on this really smoothly. So when I'm going to sew this and then glue the edges around it, so when that's finished, and I'll put the design on it too, and then when that's done, I'll show y'all what it looks like, and yeah, might as well me do that right now. So this is what the piece is gonna look like. Is this foam on the back and then just the fabric. I sewed in like that, but then I hot glued the rest. And with your orange and yellow fabric, you're basically gonna make like a long, like cylinder type shape, but it's gonna be orange then yellow. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I ended up adding this orange and then the yellow like that, and then put it like that, and I ended up just gluing it onto the face. And turns out I don't need the eyebrows, because if I looked at an image, there are no eyebrows on here. So yeah, and I just made up a VR that I should be done with the visor, except for the little string right there. But then after that, I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll start making the ears and the hat. The ears, they don't have any of the inner parts like the actual Toy Freddy, it's just like this. So I'll probably just do that since it's way easier and it's accurate. So let's do this. So yeah, I'll start finishing up the visor, and I'll show you what that looks like after. Alright, so I finished the visor, the VR part, and I basically just put a like a string or headband around it, and well, that's what I did. So now I just gotta do the ears, and I'll show you what the ears, well, I'll probably just show like what the ear looks like, and then like after it's all finished sewn and everything, and then just put both of them in, and then I'll start on the hat. Alrighty, so I already attached the head. I basically just made a hat pattern, added the two pink circles right there, then I added one ring of pink around it just to make that effect of it. So this is what it looks like right now. He's looking pretty good, especially how this is popped up and everything. So I'm gonna get started on the ears. So I hope this is gonna turn out really good. So far it is. And after we get the ears done, I'll show you what it looks like, and we will start the bodies. So yeah, let's get to it. Alrighty, so this is what the ear shape is gonna look like. It is about the same size as the Toy Freddy, just a little bit bigger, and I'm basically gonna just sew it onto the side, or you can use hot glue. And that hole I made from earlier, this hole that I didn't sew, you could sew it in like that through there and just ladder stitch it, which will make it look like it's like this. So I'm gonna show you what both ears look like, and after I'm done with that, I can start the little details. So yeah. Alrighty, so I got the ears done, and this is what they look like, and now I just gotta sew in details. So basically, I'm gonna get my needle, which is like this, and I'm also gonna get this thread right here, and I'm basically gonna sew in little lines to make it all like glitchy type effect, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. So yeah, let me get to that. Alright, so basically I got some blue fabric, and then I just put it on there. I technically didn't do the thread thing because it kind of looked bad, so I just decided to do that. I added this pink thing right here down on the muzzle, and then put like the blue on there to like make it look like the glitches and everything. And now, since we're done with that, time to start on the body. Alrighty, so I ended up getting this pink around the muzzle because it just looks really better in my opinion. I might do the same color on the little freckles, but I don't know yet. But this is what I got so far. So I'm going to be making the pattern. I have the Helpy plush pattern right there, and I will basically just use that as a thing, like as a reference. And when I got everything cut out, and I'll show it to you before I start sewing everything together. So yeah, let me go do that real quick. Alright, so this is what the pattern for the body looks like, and afterwards I will be doing like the other things like for the stripes and everything else, like the glitches. And also, while I'm doing this, I'm also updating my System Air Toy Bonnie, and if you want to know what he looks like before, then go to my Instagram and I'll mention it at the end of the video. But back on to the VR Toy Freddy. Alrighty, so I sewed on the stomach, and I'm basically just gonna sew on this part and then the back. And the thing you can do for the back is, if you were to look at the Toy Freddy plushie, you could see that this hand stitch right here, you can, if you want, like turn the head of the Toy Freddy inside out, and then that's when you could sew it with the body. But honestly, I don't do that. I'm gonna do it like how I did the System Air Toy Bonnie, just to where I just ladder stitched it, so it can basically just be right there and stuck on the head, and then the back looks like this, smoother and everything. So you can either do this or do how I did the System Air Toy Bonnie. That's how I'm doing this one, so it can stay consistent. And basically I'll finish that, and when I'm done I'll show you what it looks like when it's kind of stuffed, and then we'll move on to the arms, the legs, and then other small details, and we should be done. Alrighty, so I already got the body sewn all together like this, and this part's trying to come off, which I'm gonna have to sew it back again. And I'll start on the legs first, and then the arms, and I will be done besides sewing on the head and doing details. But pretty much this is going out pretty good so far. So yeah, let's continue this DIY. Alright, so I already got the parts of the legs finished. It's like you could still see some sewing, but that's okay. I'm gonna be starting the arms, and yeah, and I'll probably start adding the buttons and all the other features, and it'll look pretty cool. So I'll show you what it looks like with the arms on, and then the features, and then the bow tie, and then the head that's gonna be attached on. And that should be it for the plush. So yeah, let me just get to this. Alrighty, so this is what I got of the body, and I'm just gonna start attaching the head to the body, and then I'll start making all the other details like the blue lines and everything. And then after I do both of those, I'll show you what the head looks like on top, and after that I'll show you what all the little lines look like, and then the bow tie. And we should be done with it. I know I've been saying that a lot, but this is honestly just really exciting, so you might as well me just start doing that now. So yeah, and I got the head sewed on, so yeah, now I'm just gonna add the little blue things on the stomach, the arms, and the hat, and I'll start on the bow tie, and pretty much it'll just look really cool. So let me go and put on the buttons and all the little things, like the little blue glitching things, and I'll show you what that looks like after. So yeah, let's get to it. Alrighty, so I put all the little blue markings on him, on the hat. It's kind of messy, but I'm probably gonna fix that here in a bit. This is what the back looks like, and the front, so that's looking pretty good right now. And I just need the bow tie, and I will be done. So yeah, let me go do that. And just like that, the VR Toy Freddy is done. You see he has this little bow tie, his buttons, the glitchy effect, the VR headset, and the hat. And this is him compared to a Toy Freddy plushie. They're very unique and very cool. If I were to have anything to say that was bad, it's that part right there. It doesn't line up, and it just kind of looks off. So I might fix that one day. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far. Yeah, and this is the System Air Toy Bonnie with the VR Toy Freddy. They actually look pretty good, and they're about the same size. They look very chubby, which is going to fit their style. I am going to make a High Score Toy Chica soon, but I don't know how soon, and I might make the version where he's all like chaotic and everything, but I don't know yet. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to go check out my Instagram, which is at FuntimeBonBon and friends, except instead of spaces there are underscores. And I will see you guys later, and bye. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all guys for over 100 subscribers. I couldn't have done this without y'all. And I'm actually gonna make more DIYs and videos soon. So yes, please stay in tuned, and thank y'all guys for watching, and bye.